Continuing, alright, the note on mental problems and the physical results. Take, for instance, what we were saying about the people they call fat. Man, let's call them big people. Because I'm not with all these slanderous names. Okay? How does this happen? How does one become a big person or a big one? Alright? Let's go back to the beginning. Okay? People are born with different character traits. And like I told you, if you look at big people, they have a common trait. They have big mouths. They're always running their mouth. Their mouth is always open. It's like they can't breathe if they close their mouth. So, sometimes these character traits are passed on and inborn from parents or whatever. So you were born and you were a big mouth. In other words, you were loud. Okay, you were a loud baby that always had its mouth open, which means you were always crying. They used food to pacify you, okay? It started with a bottle. Every time you sounded off, they stuck a bottle in your mouth, okay? Made you a little pudgy baby with Similac. Then you became a little loud kid, always crying, always had your mouth open. Then they started sticking food in your mouth to quiet you down, okay? They started feeding you to keep you quiet. And that's how you became big. Those people who are walking around you acting like they had nothing to do with it gave you whatever made you a big person. They fed it to you, whatever the amounts. Now understand what they did. A child does not know limits. It does not know anything. It has to be taught how to walk, talk, including eat. All right? Someone should have told them that if you stuff your mouth and you stuff your stomach to capacity, your body will grow to match it. That means your mouth will get bigger and your stomach will get bigger too. All right? And your stomach is like a rubber band. When it stretches out, it goes back to its original shape. But if you take a rubber band and put it around something and set it out in the sun or just leave it there for a long time, the rubber band doesn't return to its original shape, right? It's a little bit more stretched out now, and every time you do this, it stretches out more and more. That's why your stomach won't go down. No matter how many sit-ups, no matter how many push-ups, no matter how much walking, how much jumping you do, you can't seem to get the target area, as they call it, your midsection, because it's not one of those deals. It's not muscles, and all the muscles in the world is not going to make that rubber band shrink down again. Okay, we're working on a solution. I don't want to discuss it right here because we're not talking about medical. We're talking about mental. So people did this to you, and as a result, whenever you get sad or start crying, your first thought is food. Why? Because every time you cried, they stuck a bottle or stuck some food in your mouth to shut you up. So now you think you have some depression problem that you eat your way through. No, it's real simple. You were trained to do that. When you cry, eat. Every time you cried, they stuffed food in your mouth to shut you up. I'm telling you, every time you did anything they didn't want you doing, they offered you some food, or even in the form of snacks and candy. So now when you get depressed, you want to eat, and you say you don't know why. They have psychiatrists with the same problem, and they say they don't know why. What is the good of being a psychiatrist if people come to you with their mental problems and you can't help them? It's all a farce. It's all a fortune teller game. They're not legitimate, okay? Now, this is how it goes down. Everything you are, you were made. No one care what. Say you think you're homosexual. You were not born that way, okay? People might have plopped you in an environment with all females with no male role model, okay? Some male could have molested you like you were a girl, But whatever it is, someone made you that way. You wasn't born with no extra different chromosomes, and you're not a man born in a woman's body or a woman born in a man's body. That is a mental problem that someone gave you, probably as a child. Made you, you know, when you keep calling people stupid, they usually end up stupid or very smart in rebellion, defiance,